Hello. Do you dismiss your needs? Do you find yourself dismissing your needs? I lived that way for a long, long time. When I wrote my first book, Emerging with Wings, I got the revelation of something that people who never struggled with identifying their needs and having needs and getting their needs met would think it's silly. It's a quote that I have from that book. Having needs is not a sign of weakness. It is human. Did you grow up having your needs discounted? Do you discount your needs yourself? Do you wonder, well, what do I really need? I don't really need that. I don't really need that. And then you boil it down to, if you're breathing is what you need, otherwise you die. I got almost that bad with needs because they were dismissed. My emotional needs were not tended to growing up. My parents were emotionally neglected themselves. They did the best they could, and I don't fault them for that. And I'm sorry that they are not here. They died far too young. My dad died when I was a child. My mom died when she was just 66 years old. That's too young. She was just starting to tap into parts of herself, and I wish she could have completed that and embraced the healing that belonged to her because she had needs that went unmet. She discounted her needs. I discounted mine. Do you discount yours? The other day, I was talking about emotional awareness. I was talking about the different names for feelings and a big word called Lexithymia, when you don't know what to call a feeling. You might not be able to identify it. I don't know if there's a word like that for not being able to identify your needs, not being able to own your needs, to say that something is a need. I had a really hard time with that. I found this sheet, which I actually compiled from a few other ones. There were names of feelings. It started with that other broadcast I did about emotional awareness with the names for feelings. They had the feelings, the names for the feelings associated with the needs. When that need was met, you had these feelings. And when that need was not met, you had these feelings. I was like, wow, I never came across that before, associating a specific feeling with a specific need. So I did more research about, well, what are our needs? Well, you can find different things online. According to this guy, it's this. According to this guy, it's this. Well, I liked what I came up here, and I want to share some of them with you. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 categories, but then there's other words underneath it to help you understand what does it really mean? Why do I need that? Well, the first one is love. I talk about that quite a bit, that our greatest need is love. And some words underneath the love category are acknowledgement, appreciation, gratitude, reassurance, representation, self-acceptance, self-respect, support, to be heard, to be known, to be met, to be seen, to matter. Right there. I did not grow up thinking I could need any of that. But I need that and you need that. And you have the right to have that need met. These things don't just fall out of the sky. We have to get them met. It's not automatic. Many people don't have these things met. Being emotionally neglected growing up, I did not have them met. But we can find ways to get them met. Many times we try to get them met through ways that are not healthy. That's when we get into bad coping mechanisms. Guilty. I have been there. I have gotten over many of them. I'm still not perfect. Another category is attention. Did you ever think that you needed attention? Did you ever get in trouble for them? You're trying to be the center of attention. We need to be seen. That's under the love, but this goes a little bit deeper. And I'm thinking about my grandkids. I mean, if you're a mom or you're a dad, an aunt, an uncle, a grandma, a teacher, kids when they're little, they yell, Mrs. So-and-so, mom, auntie, grandma, whatever, and they just look, 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 look. That's their need for attention. Underneath there, it's also affection, closeness, compassion, consideration, empathy, intimacy, support, mutuality, nurturing, reciprocity, and self-care. That's paying attention to ourselves so that we can be healthy on the inside. The next one is awareness, which there is clarity, consciousness, discovery, focus, learning, perspective. Did you ever think you had the need to have a perspective? To know, to see, to understand. These are needs. Sense of self. Ooh, that's a big one for me. That's one of the things I talk about. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive. I'm Danielle Bernock from DanielleBernock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive. That lady on the internet who loves you. I want you to love yourself because you need a sense of self. There's only one of you and you matter. We have a need for authenticity, for choice, dignity, freedom, identity, independence, power, volition, space, spontaneity. The independence part, because we can't be underneath our parents. We have to come out of that. But then underneath connection, we have need for interdependence. And that's when we rely on one another. That's not codependence. Interdependence is you're both supplying for one another, and it's a mutual thing that is healthy. Belonging, inclusion, collaboration, cooperation, communication, community, companionship, friendship, participation, partnership, presence, self-connection, connection to ourself, shared reality, synergy, and trust. I read these and I feel hugged on the inside. You have so many needs. We have so many needs emotionally because we are created in the image of God. Can you imagine? We make it too flat where you need to breathe and eat, that we have so much more need than just to breathe and eat. We have a need for meaning, achievement, challenge, communion, competence, contribution, creativity, depth, diversity, efficiency, effectiveness, engagement, growth, honesty, inspiration, integration, integrity, mourning, progress, purpose, respect, and being significant. We need these things. Play. I have talked about this before. Play. Yes, we need play. I did not think that was a need growing up because, they would say go play outside, but work was so much more important. Play wasn't, I never saw it as a need for a very, very long time, but we need to play. It's an important part of who we are. That's where we can laugh at ourselves also. Some of these overlap because they build on each other to make us strong human beings, strong people. Under play is adventure, aliveness, celebration, excitement, fun, humor, joy, relaxation, and stimulation. Then there's security. Did you ever think that you had a need for security? We do on the inside. Life is not secure. We can't expect everything to always go perfect and never have trouble. That's not possible. We live in the world. But we have a certain amount of need for these things to have this sense on the inside. Under that is balance, beauty, certainty, consistency, ease, calmness. That's why anxiety is a problem. Faith, harmony, hope, order, peace of mind, and stability. And some of these, they overlap with that, but think about these things. And where are you getting them met, or which ones are you not getting met? One's sticking out to you that you're like, wow, yeah, I could use me some of that. Like I said, that use me some of that. And then the final category I have here is physical well-being. Of course, breathing is the first thing on there. Comfort, exercise, health, hydration, movement, nutrition, rest, safety, sexual expression, shelter, touch, warmth. And this is not exhaustive. This is just, I want you to know that your needs matter. You have more needs than just eating and breathing to be a healthy human being, to be able to give to others. I wanted to share that with you and encourage you. If you struggle to have needs, to own the reality that you have needs, listen to this over and over again and think about the ones that focus on a couple that maybe you need to work on, speaking up to get that need met. Or how can you get that need met? Where can you get that need met in a healthy way? And if you want more help with this, I am a coach. I can help you with this. You can talk with me. Go to DanielleBernock.com. Go to the Work With Me tab on the top and under coaching, and you can send me a message there and we can start the process to see if we're a good fit for each other so that you can live a healthy life. You can not just survive, you can thrive in life. You can be happy, you can be healthy, you can have your needs met. And I love you. So till next time, mwah.